A traffic stop, some kind of confrontation that is not very clear just yet. A police officer fires his gun. A man is dead. That's what we know about what happened last night in Mount Auburn.
But the lingering questions and concerns center on what provoked that UC police officer to fire the fatal shot. Officer Ray Tensing stopped Samuel Dubose at Vine and Valencia for not having a front license plate. The actual violation was near Vine and McMillan, just off UC's campus, less than a mile away. Investigators say the officer asked Dubose multiple times for his driver's license, but instead, Dubose gave him a bottle of alcohol. Police say when the officer asked Dubose to get out of the car, there was some sort of a struggle, and then the car started moving, and Officer Tensing fired one shot, hitting Dubose in the head, killing him.
The officer wanted Mr. Dubose to step out of the car. Mr. Dubose did not want to step out of the car. There was a bit of a struggle over the door, and the vehicle drove away.
Was he injured in a physical altercation with him? Was he dragged?
Haven't been able to talk to the officer yet to determine exactly the answer to that question. The officer was knocked to the ground as a result of this.
Dubose never got out of the car and did not have a gun. Officer Tensing suffered minor injuries. Right now, investigators are reviewing video from the officer's body camera and nearby surveillance cameras. Tensing, who has been with the UC Police for just over a year, has not yet met with investigators. He is allowed to wait up to 48 hours to give a statement.
At the scene of the shooting tonight, Sam Dubose's family and friends gathered to remember him and call for justice.
Local 12's Anjanette Levy continues our coverage from the UC Police Department. Anjanette?
Well, Cammie, Officer Ray Tensing, along with those two other officers who arrived at the scene shortly after the shooting, they are all on paid administrative leave tonight, which is standard procedure in an incident like this. Meanwhile, Sam Dubose's family says they want answers. They can't understand how a traffic stop ended like this.
I'm a servant of the Lord. Know that he got my child. This is not going to go unjust.
Sam Dubose's mother came to the corner of Rice and Valencia looking for answers. She and many of his 13 children gathered at the spot where he died.
He was only 43 years old.
Dubose was shot in the head by UC police officer Ray Tensing. Cincinnati police say Dubose refused to get out of his vehicle during a traffic stop. He and Officer Tensing struggled, and Dubose tried to drive away.
This ain't even Clifton. This ain't UC. What was he doing over here? He killed him. He took my daddy's life. My daddy gone. He took my daddy's life for nothing.
UC police say they do patrol some areas off campus. Dubose's children are confused and heartbroken.
He was coming home that night, and we had a projector, so we were gonna watch a movie on it. But we didn't get to do that last night because he died.
Dubose's family says he had made mistakes in the past, but had accepted responsibility and served his time in prison. They say he was a good man who loved to make music.
Regardless of what happens here, there will be a day when all the secrets of men's hearts are laid bare.
Meanwhile, community leaders urged patience as the investigation moves forward.
We need justice. We need this to stop.
And tonight, Dubose's girlfriend told me that he had family living in the area where he was shot, and he was actually driving to that family member's home when police tried to pull him over. Reporting live from the UC Police Department, Anjanette Levy, Local 12 News. Cammie?
All right, Anjanette, thank you. And we do hope to be able to bring you video from the officer's body camera very soon. Local 12 News has put in a request for it, and we are told the prosecutor's office doesn't want it released until Officer Tensing has given his statement.